Alright guys, welcome back to the next episode, and in this video I should be complete with the whole RV, so enjoy the show. So I got this gift last year for Christmas from my wife. It's still brand new, didn't use it yet. And it comes with everything. So I got soap and water with me, I got brand new blades. Today I want to start peeling up stickers. Last time I had to use heat gun, but today it's pretty hot. I don't think I'll need it. Peeled all the stickers from this side. The front obviously is done because it was painted. The rear is done as well. I still have to go back on this side. Ooh, my hand's dirty. I still have to go back with some kind of goof off or gas or whatever is gonna work better to get rid of the glue. Just finished cleaning up the glue from this RV. All the lines are still there, which is good. It's gonna help me gluing the new stickers. I'll just follow the lines, but that's it, no more glue. I wish it was that easy like in that video, but to let you know how long it took me to do this, you see how the clouds don't move, and in that video they're flying fast. Because of the rain coming in and out, I took a day off to work on this thing. Can't really do much, definitely cannot buff anything, but at least I'm peeling the stickers and I'm doing some shopping around for little things that I need. I was wrong about the stickers. I did everything almost when it was hot outside. I thought it's gonna cut easier, and it was cutting, but the glue stays, and it made it harder because it's melting the glue from the heat and it sticks to the blade, and you're pushing the blade being all glued. And I just tried, it's cold today and wet, so I just tried and it actually cuts it so much better, and no glue is left. This is when I did earlier on a hot day, and it actually sticks and not here. So I wish I did it when it's cold, because it does cuts better and it actually gets rid of the glue too. A little bit of water and soap. If I go one more time, I get the glue. Look at that, barely any glue actually, and now it's all smooth, no more glue. Man, could have saved so much time. The RV had 3 TVs. This, the bigger one, is from outside. Those 2 are from inside. All 3 of them are older than the RV, so they work like garbage. So I got brand new TVs. They're 32-inch TV, smart TV, good quality, nothing too crazy, nothing too expensive. So I had to buy smaller pads, smaller than this, and attaches to the drill. It works actually really good. Just again, the spots like that, because this is smaller and it fits. The original color on the RV was black, gray, brown, and bronze. This is gonna take over the brown and bronze. Black and gray stays. So I always like to use a heat gun and melt the edges really good. Everything it's a separate piece and they move little by little when RV moves. That's why I like to run my blade and cut them, because when they move it makes some kind of waves into the vinyl and start peeling. If I cut it, push it in nicely. I did finish buffing the whole side over here. Now before installing the awning back, I do want to put the two stickers that goes there, that way I can install it on top. But first I'm running the blue tape to make a straighter line, easier like that, and then with the cutting tape, because it's so thin, I follow the blue tape. This is where the original sticker was, and I go about quarter bigger to hide all the whatever edges. That's gonna look better. So I went over with the vinyl above the cutting tape and the blue tape, and now I take this cutting wire and cut my vinyl. After pulling those cutting wires, I peel everything that it's extra. And doing my last cut, follow the edge, and when everything is done, I do want to recock every edge, like everywhere, with silicone. And there you have it. Finally the RV is buffed, all the stickers are done, and yes, I know I need to clean it, it's a little dusty, but what I want to do right now is recock everything. In some spots I do caulking that's color match, some spots I just do silicone all around the lights, around the door, basically every joint or every gap it does get either caulking or silicone. I'm gonna film inside a little bit. There's a little noise because it's hot outside, so the AC is blowing. The table drops down on this level. Those two are, you can put them on top of the table, so make a bed for two. This seats, they rotate however you want. The table comes out. There is a bed on top that you can drop it somehow like this. Anyways, you get the point. You can adjust it whatever you want. I had the seats restitched with a brand new vinyl. Same thing, all this, guys, looks nice and clean. Kitchen over here, one TV, one it's outside, microwave, stove, refrigerator, freezer. What else? Toilet, shower, the door slides, only for business. Another sink, another TV, bunch of storage, a queen size bed. This actually turns into a corner couch. There is the corner couch, and you can also put a table in the center. That's a slide out and it's open right now. for a little more room. All that you can close it. It has blinds everywhere. It drops down so everything closes. Raise the bed like that. The bed actually has like a little ladder that you hook into those two little hooks. Yeah, pretty much this is it. Basically it's perfect for 5, me, my wife, and 3 boys, 3 kiddos. It's enough, plenty. Pretty much like this. And that's the corner that was destroyed. This thing is complete. I promised to wash it, but I didn't have time. We had to get ready for this trip. Take a look at the view. Beautiful. That's Nevada Sand Mountain. Pulling a trailer with 2 side-by-sides, 2 quads. Feels pretty light for this thing. I'm so glad that I actually buffed the whole thing and changed all the stickers, obviously, to a different color, because this thing came from Arizona and was really burned from the sun. Didn't wash it for months, but still, hello, you know, nice and shiny. Maybe, not maybe, but I'll have to wash it when I get back home because of all the dust on it. Not sure if you saw the previous videos on this RV. If you didn't, go check it out. Basically got it from the auction. This corner somehow over here was missing completely. Something like that. So I had to glue it out of fiberglass. It looks good. I messed up a little bit using a different color caulking for the fender flare, but that's an easy fix. Like this color I need, because that matches a lot better. Yeah, finally complete this thing. A lot of hours into it, but it looks good. I added the fog lights. We originally had somewhere right there, but I kind of switched them a little bit. There's another view from the back. What's special about this view from the back is that sand mountain right there. But this is it. This is it. Now we're just gonna enjoy it and maybe sell it later. But for now, we're keeping. Color match my side-by-side. Right? Yeah, a little. That's our circle for this time. Usually it's a lot bigger. That's our breakfast for this morning. So I fried some potatoes mixed with some bacon, garlic salt, black pepper, and then some eggs. Got the tea ready right there. After we eat that, jumping on the sweets and then go right. Alright, that's a wrap for today's video. That was a long and fun project, but please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on a different one.